All right, I know Minnesota Vikings fans are excited after what they saw earlier in the week on Studyball, and rightfully so. I'm excited to watch this team and see what they can be under first-time head coach Kevin O'Connell. But obviously there's a second part to this Studyball and things that I continually want to see Kirk improve on every single year, things that are the difference makers. He makes a lot of difference-making throws. He puts up a lot of good yards and good stats. But it's those critical moments that I believe Kirk Cousins needs to be better. And he needs to settle down in the pocket and be able to handle those pressure situations that are thrown at him. And so let's take a look at some of the things to keep an eye on if you're a Minnesota Vikings fan or if you're just a football fan wanting to see how far the Vikings can go or maybe even wondering, okay, Kirk Cousins, we've seen all the good stuff. What is it that may be holding him back? Let's take a look at the tape. All right, so here we go. Pressure. I want to see him settle in when he gets pressure. Okay, so you see it right here, right? We've got to look, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we've got a seventh guy that ends up covering the tight end right there. So, in essence, we've got, as you see, there's nobody back. It is blitz zero. We're going to have to get the ball out of our hands. But be able to settle in and make these kinds of plays, okay? Not that it's a bad decision, okay? But I just want you to watch the body language. Just hit your foot and throw it. We don't have to fall back and fall away because that throw ends up being left outside. Why? Because his body's falling that way. Settle in under pressure. You're doing the right thing. You're recognizing it now. Put your foot in the ground. Yep, you might take a hit. Put your foot in the ground and deliver this football, an accurate football, to get that first down. Little bit errant throw because he panics a little bit in the pocket, and now we're missing and we're having to punt. Okay, here's another one. We got pressure. We got pressure. Now, there's different ways to look at it, okay? Because of the pressure, we got pressure coming all over the place. So we could go to this side and hit our hots out to this side, which are a little bit easier than a press out route over here. But regardless, I'm okay. If you want to take it and you like your matchup against with Jefferson, I like the matchup, but we got to hit it. We got to hit it. Be patient. Okay, so the hardest thing is when somebody's running a stop route against press is we have to hold the football just a little bit longer to make sure we know when he's coming out. But here's another press situation. Boom. Missed the opportunity. Another errant throw under pressure. Again, if you think that one's too hard, come to the other side. You got options, but we got to be able to handle pressure situations better than we have in the past. Here we go again. We got pressure here. Pressure's coming out here. All right, it's not a screen play. We've got to hook back to this side. See pressure? Attack pressure. Attack pressure. I mean, that's not a throw. Everybody else is running routes right here. So this guy's running a check down over to this side. We don't normally throw hots to check downs with our backs on the other side unless they're free releasing and getting out of there. Here we go. There's our throws. That's where the pressure is. Again, a little bit of a panic. Oh, man, here they come. Let me just get it to my back there. Man, even if we complete this, boom, he's getting blown up in the backfield. Handled the pressure a little bit better. The throw's right in front of him. Bang, take it. Cardinals love this, walking everybody up. Okay, here's the pressure again. Good job by the offensive line, kind of taking the pressure off. But again, let's see. Everybody is stacked up here. This guy's off, this guy's off, this guy's off. Okay, so just understand. Let's go back. Let's look real quick at the concept. Okay, so the concept, we got a little flat going to this side. Okay, so it's a flat curl, and then we're clearing this out some way, shape, or form right here. So I understand when I go look at this, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so 7 guys up there. So my pressure and my issues are going to come from this side. We're going to protect the backside 6 guys, and my pressure is going to come from that side. So get out there and be ready. There's the quick throw. This guy comes off the edge, handle it, get the ball out of your hands. And again, we got a free release back here. Not a horrible decision. Just make the throw. We got to make the throw. If we're going to come back against pressure and do this, boom, another missed opportunity, but it's third down. See the pressure, get the ball out into the pressure, give yourself an opportunity to get that first down. Here comes the pressure again. So now you'll notice, okay, so now we're turning the protection backside. So our hots, we got a free release swing here, and we've got another curl here. So similar concept to what we had before. I get pressure, okay, I get pressure. Now I understand this is a free release to, I should say away from the protection. So this is where our hot throws come in. Feel it. Feel what happens over here. They're bringing pressure. They're bringing guys. Boom. Just turn. Pop the ball right here to your back. He's a hot throw on this particular case because this is where your initial read is. Instead of just dumping it off against the pressure, now we end up having to throw it away and another missed opportunity, fairly easy opportunity against that pressure. Okay, here's the other thing with Kirk Cousins. So pressure, got to get better at pressure. Got to be able to handle those situations and make more plays in the face of pressure. The other thing with Kirk Cousins is we saw all the big throws on the first tape, okay? Be aggressive with the football. Attack with the football. Too often I see him getting to his checkdowns too quickly, passing up opportunities down the field. Looks good in the stat sheets. I have a high completion percentage, but I want to attack the defense. I want them to be threatened by me at every point in time that I'm playing quarterback, even if it means a couple extra interceptions. I want them scared of me on the back end. So here's a particular look, okay? So we've got a little stop, we've got a stop, we've got a hook, and we've got an in, okay? So Kirk Cousins is looking over in this direction, it appears to me, from the get-go. So he's looking over there, right? I got one-on-one out here. I got another opportunity here, but we're always going to try to read this outside in, right? Because how we're looking at this is if this guy wants to get outside, I get this. If this guy wants to get there, then I drop it here. But I just want you to watch how quickly he just goes right to his check down. He got two guys open out here that are big throws, that are initial primary reads on this particular play. Why are we dumping it down so quickly? Yep, we got a completion, okay? It's first down, we gain a few yards, fine. But I want to see him say, no, I'm not settling for checkdowns. I'm throwing the ball down the field. I'm attacking. Okay, here's another one. Okay, no real hot situation right here. No real hot situation. We've got a seam, and we got a wheel right here. Just get back and get set. I mean, you guys tell me. We come back, okay? I'm setting at 5. I'm reading this free safety who's got a lot of depth, okay? Then I'm going to see this corner. If that corner stays outside, I'm going to hit this one right here. If he chases inside, now I'm going to peek and see if I have that. Then I'm going to dump it to the back. He's not hot. Doesn't have to get this ball out. Why are we going to the check down? Right now, there's your throw. There's your shot right there. Can he make that throw? Without a doubt, Kirk Cousins can make that throw. Don't panic. Don't settle for your checkdowns. Here we are losing 4 yards on this play. 4 yards. Back, set your feet, give it a shot, then kick it out there late if you have to. Okay, another one. Okay, basically, we're running double seams once again. Okay, I'm not sure if he's running a go or a stop back there. And then we've got the check down coming underneath. Every time we run double seams, you can't beg a defense to play middle closed. Okay, middle closed because I want to work that safety saying you can't cover both of these guys. So I'm reading that safety. This safety is deep and in the middle of the field, so I can go wherever I want to go on this particular play. So as I come back, I hold that safety. Now I'm reading this defender. This defender settles off at all. There it is. There's your seam again. Take your seam. Take your seam. See it. Make this guy cover it. Then once he covers it, now I know I'm going down here. So I got the initial look that I wanted, because here's the thing. This guy's already outside. This guy's already outside. This is your seam. So I know coming back as a quarterback that this is the only guy I'm worried about. This guy is too far outside. He's not going to turn and cover this seam. I'm reading this guy. Does this guy get deep enough to cover that, and then I will recover back underneath? Yep, he takes a step with depth, but then he flattens right there. There's your throw. Settling for a check down, settling for 3 yards when we got a chance for a big play. Be aggressive, Kirk. Be aggressive. I know we can do it. I know we can make the throws. Want to see it. Okay? Basically the same concept. Here, running a seam, and then we're running a wheel down here. I got this safety all the way backside. So I know that that safety is not going to be a factor on either of these two throws. I'm going to beat that safety with the throw. What am I looking at? Looking at this guy first right now. Okay, what does this guy do? Does he overrun it? If he does, I'm looking for this shot. This guy gets depth, then I recover to the shallow. If this guy sees the seam and turns inside, now I'm going to read this guy. He gets depth, then I can recover to one of these guys underneath. He flattens off. I've got my shot down the sideline. There it is. What happens? Right? This guy's backside. Okay, so I'm reading this guy. He turns inside. There's your throw. There's your throw. Nice pocket right there. See it? He's going right to his check down. Not even paying attention to what's going on here, where this throw right there is a chance for a big play. Instead of settling for that check down, even though it's first and long, be aggressive. Think you're going to make the throws down the field all the time. And if the defense takes it away, get to your check down. Just don't come out thinking check down. Put the dagger, right? Here's another one. We got Tampa 2, running out. Micah Parsons turning his hips that way. That's what we're always looking for when we're playing Tampa 2 and we're trying to attack the middle of the field. Which way does the Mike backer turn? He turns up top. He turns to this receiver. We've got a skinny post with a hook right here. Everything comes off of curse in this particular case. I got everything I want. There it is. Man, there's a huge window right here. Safety's running out of there. Huge window right there. Be aggressive. Be ready to hit it. Be ready to take that right there. Split those two guys. We might be getting in the end zone right here, but we're inside the 10-yard line. Don't just continually settle for the check downs. I believe in you, Kirk. Believe in yourself. Believe that you can make these throws in every situation. Okay, here's the play we saw before. We're going here. We've got the big end. Cincinnati's dropping into a robber, but the robber's off the backside hash. Backside hash. Throw it. Here it is. There's the end. This guy's chasing man. There's your window. There's your throw. Why are we going to the check down so quick? Let it go. Let it go right there. You've got your completion. Big throw. We're getting a first down on second and long. Instead, we're settling for third and long. I'm sorry, that was third and long. We had our first down, and we settled for a check down. Now we're punting once again. And again, that doesn't mean be stupid with the football. That doesn't mean just throw it down the field to throw it down the field. It means be aggressive, be ready to make the throws down the field. If the defense takes it away, throw your check down. If we get tackled, we get tackled. But don't pass up an opportunity to get the first down because you're thinking check down instead of first down. Don't have to just throw it down the field to throw it down the field. It's not what I'm saying. I'm saying be ready to throw the ball down the field and get your big chunk throws every time you drop back. Defense takes it away. Settle for your check down. If we get tackled and have to punt, we get tackled and have to punt. Just don't think, oh, check down, check down, check down. Don't want to take the throw down the field. Don't want to take a chance. Read it out. If it's there, feel like you're going to make the throw. Be ready to make the throw every single time. Okay, the next thing that we want to watch is sometimes the feet of Kirk Cousins. Okay, feet. Feet lead everything. You're going to see oftentimes where his feet end up going one direction and then he tries to throw the ball another direction. It's another form of panic. Instead of getting set and you're rushing things and just trying to get it out, you don't get your feet set and you start missing throws like this. Like Kirk Cousins doesn't miss this throw. He lines up, he drives with his back foot, he's going to make this throw. Misses way wide to the outside simply because of feet and not getting set, not bringing your feet. Patience, patience. Here's another one, okay? They got these things going down the field, okay? It's all covered. Now I've got Justin Jefferson in his one-on-one juke move right here. Great. Watch his feet again. Where are his feet? Feet are here. He's trying to throw it back there. Another missed opportunity right there. Ball's back behind, almost intercepted because it's tipped up in the air. Bring your feet. Technique has to stay with him at all times, and that's what's going to drive his throws. All right, so there's the things that I think Kirk Cousins has to get better at this year. I don't question his talent. I don't question his ability to make the big throws. I want him to stay aggressive and stay aggressive against pressure. Don't panic against the pressure. I want him to stay aggressive that when he's got to throw down the field, when he's got a concept down the field, always thinking down the field, down the field, down the field to the check down. And again, I understand it's all relative. Situational football is important, so understanding what's going to move the chains and all of that stuff. But I want you to think in your mind, I got to be aggressive. Best quarterbacks in the league, it's how they play. They're ready to get the big play. They believe they're going to make the big play. They're just waiting for the defense to make a mistake and give them the big play. Play that way. Don't think, oh, I'm not going to get it. Let me just get a check down. Let me just, get 4 or 5 yards and then we'll. No. Play aggressive football, attack down the field. Even if it means a couple extra mistakes, I always believe that threatening a defense is ultimately, if you're a big-time quarterback, going to give you more plays because they're playing on their heels than playing conservative football. Then the last thing is always bring his technique. When his technique comes with him, when his feet comes with him, he can make the big-time throws as we saw in the first tape. When they get away from him, and this is every quarterback. This isn't just Kirk Cousins. Every quarterback. When your feet get away from you, throws get away from you. And so we have to be able to make the layups and bring our technique with us, even on the littlest throws, even on the most mundane throws that I've made a million times, because that's when layups become layups. That's when we make our layups, is when we do everything right, we know the right read, we get our body set, and those throws will be completed every single time for Kirk Cousins. So a few things to keep an eye on this year to see if there's some improvement there. Maybe the offense helps, right? Maybe Kirk makes the advancement to be able to be better in those areas. But this team is really, really talented and has a chance if Kirk puts all of this together.